So this energy is like, blah. There's an authenticity coming through that you may not have a filter right now. It's things that you have been suppressing for years. There's going to be a lot of separations, divorces, friends breaking up, people unfollowing like teachers and all kinds of stuff. See, the masks are dropping, and who people really are, their authentic self, is coming out. It cannot be suppressed any longer. Perfectly okay. You need to go with what you are in resonance with. The issue is that with any relationships, okay, you need to come up and come up and come up. It's together. You need to upgrade. You need to upgrade agreements. So you both understand each other, have the same expectations, or have the same goals, the same basic stuff. And you have to keep coming up together. And when one elevates and it falls out of resonance with the other, no matter what relationship it is, and you can't bridge that gap, you can't get on the same wavelength, literally, it's going to fall out of resonance and they're going to leave. You can't be in the same physical space. So there's going to be a lot of rearranging. That is normal. That is expected, especially with this veil dropping, and everyone's going to see each other for who they really are and realize like, oh, I don't want to be around you anymore. Or you may feel like things coming out of your mouth that have been suppressed for a long time, and it's not to hurt people's feelings. It's just things are going to start coming out because your authentic self is coming out. That's what fifth density is. It's the throat chakra. It's the color blue. Blue is truth. It's not just speaking verbally, okay? It's spirit communication. All that stuff opens up. It's telepathy, but it's expressing your true authentic self. Like you're going to live it, you're going to speak it, feel it, be it. So if you have been holding up some persona for any length of time, that's going to tower moment, because things need to be built on truth and solid foundation of who you really are. If that is out of resonance, it is going to fall. That's just energetic. You just can't, whether it's a person or a location or whatever it is, a job, if it falls out of resonance and you keep getting messages to go, or make a change, make the change before God makes it for you, because then it's not so fun. And if you're not sure what to do, then you clean up yourself energetically and you have your connection with God, and then you declare. See, what's been happening the past couple weeks too is you have to declare, you're working with source energy, but you are God. You are a fractal of God, and you need to declare that. So it's almost like a shift as of a couple weeks ago. Stop reaching up. Yes, you always can. And yes, you can always ask for help. And yes, you're connecting to source and all that stuff, your helpers and all that. Yes. But you are taking a stronger root, a more leadership role for yourself, in that, who are you? What is in resonance with you? Who is in resonance with you? What location is in resonance with you? And you don't even have to make any decisions. You just have to kind of clean up your vibration and declare your truth, as far as like you're journaling it, you're being honest about ways that you feel, you're being honest about if you want to do something or you don't. Any false personas that you're holding up, that's when depression kicks in, because you're holding up a false persona to please other people, to keep the peace, whatever it is. Don't be surprised if that shit goes sideways, because things need to be built on a solid foundation. Who you really are is going to come through. Your higher self is dropping into your body. So your truth is going to come through. Try to be kind, okay? Because there's someone on the other side of, hearing or receiving what you're saying. So do your best to speak intentionally and pick your battles, okay? It's about you being your truth, and then everything in resonance will show up. That's why I say you don't even have to make decisions unless you feel compelled to. But you get in touch with who you really are, what you really want, okay? And you're going to end up releasing, or it will release from you, anything that's out of resonance. You will not be able to be in the same physical space when you are your authentic self, because you will not be a vibrational match. So work on yourself, fill yourself, overflow your own cup, give to yourself, okay? And let everything that isn't for you just fall away from you. And everything that is, see, what's false has to move away so your real stuff can come in. If your hands are full, nothing new can come in. You've got to let go of what's in the way. And that's energetically making peace with everything. So you're releasing resistance of what you no longer want. The timelines are merging. The Schumann was going crazy on the 4th, and the way I felt on the 4th, it was fine until the nighttime after I had driven around the city to do some errands and things and picked up some energy. and then came home and had like a 5-minute meltdown that I was purging everyone else's stuff. So not everybody enjoys the 4th. And I don't mean political bullshit. I mean, some are sad. They've gone through loss. You know, I saw some different situations, heard some different things of people actually going through things, and then had to come home and then purge it. And then at the same time on the 4th, the Schumann went haywire. And that to me felt like timelines merging, which they are, but I can almost hear it. It sounds like a tick, 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 tick. Like, I can't say it fast enough, but it's like really fast ticking, where they're merging together and we are deleting old timelines like they're gone. That's why I always say it's a big cleanup project, because we're not just jumping timelines, we are deleting old timelines that no longer resonate, but you have to let them go. So any pain, fear, struggle, life is hard, things are hard, like, get rid of all of that. Shit's gonna look weird, and it should. That's a good thing. Okay, you might see stuff out of the corner of your eye, you might start to see, you know, different energies more often. You might your telepathy might pick up, your telekinesis might pick up. You know, you might be sparking shit with your hands. You're moving out anything in lower resonance, so your power is gonna kick. But keep coming back to center. Okay, keep coming back, ground, center, smudge. Okay, clear your space, shield your space, salt, command over your space. Okay, command over your body. You're moving into power coming from you. Okay, so do your manifesting, focus on what you do want, purge out what you don't. Okay, forgive, release, hold no resistance to what you don't want. And yeah, battle in the sky, yeah, it's yeah, because we're at a pivotal time. They're accelerating, so do the best you can. I felt very floaty, you know, a couple days ago, like, woo, very disoriented, and I just floated with it. Like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, keep my music on. I was strolling through the store singing, felt dizzy as shit, felt disoriented. I'm like, okay, we are shifting like crazy, and it can make you feel floaty and out of it and not fully checked in. And so I did a little grounding, did a little of like, do the things, and I, you know, I felt better, but I was like, I'm just gonna float. So I'm gonna leave you with that till the next one. Love you guys.